All right, y'all, we are back with another video. I definitely had to bring y'all this. And before we start, please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section, man. We must protect President Trump at all times. I already told you, these people are crazy. You got some crazy people out here in the world that is willing to try to do anything to stop President Trump. And I definitely had to check this out by Benny. He said that this is shocking. A new Trump assassination attempt just days before his inauguration, and that the police just stopped some killers that had bombs and knives on them. And then I'm hearing that they moving his inauguration inside a building now, and so he's no longer is going to be outside. Of course, it got something to do with this, and then they trying to say that it's going to be really, really cold. So they saying it's going to be really, really cold, along with them just stopping these killers who had bombs and knives on them. So we definitely finna go ahead and dive straight into this and see what more information that Benny have on this. Because like I said, man, we got to protect President Trump. Because like I said, this stuff is not going to stop. You still got people like The View, CNN. They still saying all this misleading stuff about Donald Trump, all these lies. And people just ain't going to stop. So with the police just not stopping these guys that had bombs, and why do they got bombs and knives on them? So it's like, this is crazy. So y'all let me know who all make it to the end. I would really, really appreciate it. But let's dive straight into this and let's see exactly what happened. Let's go.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. There's this sort of kinetic energy in the air right now. It's electric in our movement, taking back the country, restoring reality and justice the American way. And it's going to be so hardcore. Donald Trump using the mugshot look.
The mugshot look.
Inauguration portrait and protest. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Look, this goes hard. They gave him a rap album. I'd buy that album. Just slap a parental advisory sticker on this thing. I'd buy it.
That's all you need.
Hardest banger of the summer. Everybody's saying, yo, I mean, it's just so awesome. There's so many good things happening. But beneath the surface, do you really think they're going to hand over the keys peacefully? Did you know that in the dark of night, in the small hours of the morning, there was a press conference where a new assassination attempt on Donald Trump was revealed, where we were this close in the waning days of the Biden regime?
Mm-hmm.
Some have been warning about this, ladies and gentlemen. We just wish to do this as a public service announcement to keep your head on a swivel, to keep this man protected at all costs. He's already been shot in the head. Assassinations, judicial, political, impeachment assassinations, physical assassinations. At least there are like 4 that we know of. And ladies and gentlemen, here's another one. President Trump visited Jimmy Carter's casket in the Capitol Rotunda and then went to Jimmy Carter's funeral the next day. President Trump stood there, and the casket lies in state, as they say. They put it right there in the middle of the Capitol. People come by and sit, stand, and say a prayer or whatever, and walk away.
Yep.
This is pretty normal for heads of state to do this. And this is no exception in Donald Trump going and visiting Jimmy Carter. Did you know that in the hours before President Trump was to be wandering the halls of the Capitol, because Trump went then from there to meetings with the House and with the Senate and giving a speech and a big press conference inside of these buildings? Did you know that a man tried to kill Trump that day? We're just now learning about this.
Wow, look at this.
United States Capitol Police stops and arrests a man with machete and knives at security screening. And look at this.
Look at this right here. This right here is crazy. So you telling me President Trump was nearly just assassinated again? So this guy tried to get into the Capitol with this knife. You got to be kidding me. That's the reason why I said, man, we got to keep President Trump protected at all times. These people are crazy. And obviously President Trump didn't know anything about this, that this guy was trying to get in with with this machete and all these knives. This is crazy.
Did you know that a man tried to kill Trump that day? We're just now learning about this. United States Capitol Police stops and arrests a man with machete and knives at security screening. And look at this. Look what he tried to get into the Capitol with.
Wow.
Those aren't small knives.
Sure.
First off, the machete that's like a 3-foot machete. So somebody was trying to sneak in. Now, here's what we've since learned, that this individual had on his mind that he was going to be stalking Trump inside of the Capitol. Ladies and gentlemen, here, according to the police chief of the Capitol, there was another Trump assassination. We're now just finding it out.
The biggest threat, I think, for all of us remains the lone actor. Just in the past week, while President Carter was lying in state, we had two lone actors show up at the Capitol. One trying to bring in knives and a machete. Another one who was trying to, what I believe, to disrupt the proceedings by setting their car on fire down in the Peace Circle area. U.S. Capitol Police were able to interdict these folks before they had a chance to do any harm. But that threat of the lone actor remains the biggest justification for us being on at this heightened state of alert throughout the next week.
So this lone actor, who here, this is the official photo.
This is crazy, man.
This lone actor with all of these well-worn machetes and knives.
So it seemed like they was trying to get in. They was working together. Like one set the car on fire to try to throw the police off. I guess get the police all out there towards the car so they'll be able to enter the building or something like that. Because it seemed like they were trying to work together to try to get to President Trump. So it's just like another thing that he was nearly assassinated again. It was another attempt. Man.
Multiple. I mean, why would you be bringing 4 sharp knives into the Capitol building on the same day that Donald Trump's there?
Yeah, the same day.
Anyone? Anyone? This is like pretty obvious. And the chief of police is saying it's the lone actor that's actually going to be the greatest threat to our security. Capitol Police just revealed that 2 lone actors tried to disrupt the Carter funeral where Trump was attending. One was caught trying to bring knives and a machete. The other was caught trying to explode their own car. Why are people just now being told about this a week before the inauguration? Capitol Police Chief Security on Trump's inauguration. The biggest threat, I think, to all of us remains the lone actor.
Man.
Dan Bongino, to his great credit, who, of course, former Secret Service agent.
Salute to Dan Bongino.
Some speculate could potentially be put in charge of the Secret Service, though I have information from a direct source that says that that's not something that Bongino is interested in. Whatever, who knows? These things change all the time. Dan Bongino sounding the alarm on the threat of a drone attack in the inauguration. You think the Secret Service is prepared for this? The threat is real. Should Trump cancel the traditional ceremonies and just get sworn in, like away from the cameras?
Is going to happen. It is, whether it happens in Times Square or someone else, it is going to happen. And there are people in charge who have wasted time on DEI bullshit. They've wasted time targeting Americans with MAGA hats, Moms for Liberty, pro-lifers, targeting the evil white supremacists around every corner. And they have not thought through the threat of a swarm of drones taking out a crowd of people or taking out one of our protectees with an inauguration right around the corner, and Donald Trump not able to do anything about it because he's not in power for 2 more weeks. You think the Secret Service is prepared for this?
Man.
Just in time, ladies and gentlemen. Chinese drone giant DJI, it's the biggest drone company in the world, by a long shot, removes geofencing that protects the White House, airports, and wildfires. China's DJI, the world's leading drone manufacturer, has decided to remove its long-standing geofencing feature, which previously prevented drones from flying over restricted areas such as airport wildfires and the White House. The Verge reports that the Chinese drone manufacturer has made significant changes to its flight control software, effectively removing the geofencing restrictions that have been in place for over a decade. This prevented them from flying over airports and government buildings and so on.
Man.
But explicitly, the White House, just a few days ago, Marjorie Taylor Greene posted that her commercial flight into D.C. had to be averted in order to avoid collision with drone activity over the White House. That she couldn't get an answer for. Why were there drones flying over the White House? Bongino's been warning about this for a very long time.
That's the reason why I said, man, we got to protect President Trump. I told you, the closer it gets to him taking over, January 20, where we got from this video that I'm recording today, we got 3 more days before he take over. That they are willing to try anything. And y'all been saying there's been stuff going on leading all the way up to President Trump taking office, and all of a sudden that these two guys knew President Trump was going to be there, and they were trying to get in there with a long machete, 3 knives. You got another on the outside trying to explode his own car up to try to, I guess, get the police out there so they can try to get inside the building or whatever the case may be. It's like, come on. These people are trying anything to get President Trump. This is like the fourth or fifth almost assassination attempt. It's just getting out of hand. Of course, Biden them don't care. They ain't going to try to do anything about it. Because if you notice something, you never see anybody show up with knives, guns, explosives. If President Trump ain't there, you don't hear from that. You don't hear about any of that. But if President Trump going to be somewhere, you always hear, the police just stopped this person who had bombs. The police just stopped this person because he had a knife. The police just stopped this person because he had this. It always be people trying to come where they know President Trump is going to be at. It's like, come on. We ain't stupid, man. That's why I said we got to protect President Trump. Prayers for Trump in the comment section.
Democrats, like Stacey Plaskett. Trump needs to be shot. I mean, stopped.
Yeah, she's going to try to switch it.
TV.
She did say it.
They've been drumming this up for a very long time. Here's the car explosion response. So a suspicious vehicle along the side of the road. Somebody was trying to plant a car bomb there. Michelle Obama is skipping the inauguration. Just saying, ladies and gentlemen, along with Nancy Pelosi.
Look at Nancy Pelosi.
Just saying, keep your head on a swivel, okay?
So you got Nancy Pelosi and you got Michelle Obama both skipping Donald Trump's inauguration. I'm telling you, this is how sick these people are. They are delusional. They can't get over it. And all of a sudden now they want to skip Donald Trump's inauguration. Don't nobody care. Won't y'all just stay at home? And Nancy Pelosi, you can't walk anywhere. You done fell down some stairs. You barely was walking in Congress. Nobody cares if y'all don't show up because y'all got so much hate in y'all blood and stuff like that. That's the reason why Michelle Obama been in tour with Barack, because she didn't even want Barack to go to it. But Barack said he going to go anyway, even though we don't trust him. But she been still mad because Donald Trump and Barack been talking, laughing, no telling what they been talking about.
Ultimately, the way that you prevent these style of attacks is you put somebody in charge of the Secret Service who's actually competent.
Yep.
You get security forces that are actually competent and not diversity hires and deep state appointees who are appointed to fail, which is, of course, what you saw in the first President Trump assassination.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are ongoing. There's a scary time. You pray for our president.
Yep.
And have faith in competent people in these positions. And right now, 4 days away from the inauguration, it's time to get very, very serious.
It is.
What would stop a drone from hitting the inauguration? And what a great question. What would stop it? What were the drones over New Jersey? What was going on there?
They're going to try something.
We still have gotten zero answers about that. What was actually happening in New Jersey with all those drones? Many are saying that this was a foreign government that was showing that they could put a drone anywhere at any time.
Yep.
And this was a message to President Trump. Do not F around. We'll see how...
Well, there we go right there. Salute to Benny. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Let him know in the comments section that Adogg sent you. But like I said, man, I said it plenty of time, we got to protect President Trump. We got a few more days before he take over. So these people are going to be trying everything, especially if they finding out where President Trump is going to be at. Just like you see these two individuals, one outside trying to explode a car, the other one trying to get in with 3 knives and a long machete because they knew President Trump was going to be there. It's like the other one was trying to cause a distraction, pretty much trying to call a distraction. So it's like, man, it's just getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. So, but we is hearing that they're going to move the inauguration inside the building. But they trying to say that was because it's due to, like, it's supposed to be real cold, but it's more than just being real cold as well. But we all know that. But like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Thank you all for watching, especially the ones that made it to the end. And I catch y'all in the next one.